It's a Friday night. You're sitting alone in your dimly lit room, the glow of your screen the only source of light. You told yourself you'd work today, grind, focus, get shit done. But here you are, scrolling, consuming, watching other people live their lives while yours stays the same. You see people on YouTube transforming themselves, disappearing from their old lives and coming back unrecognizable. You wonder, could you do the same? Could you vanish from your past self and re-emerge as someone new? Step 1. How to disappear the right way. First thing, shut your mouth. No one needs to know what you're about to do. The more you talk, the more you give people power over you. Tell your friends, and they'll doubt you. Tell your family, and they'll worry. Tell social media, and you'll become a joke before you even start. You need to learn silence. Move in the shadows. No big announcements. No, I'm about to change my life posts. Just vanish. Stop showing up where you used to. Stop engaging in pointless conversations. Start becoming an enigma. Next, cut the noise. Your brain is constantly overstimulated. Social media, group chats, notifications, every single one is keeping you stuck. If you want to disappear, the first step is to disconnect. No more mindless scrolling. No more watching other people live their lives while yours is on pause. You can't transform if you're constantly distracted. Here's your rule. If it doesn't directly contribute to your transformation, eliminate it. Delete apps. Cut down your screen time. Stop replying to people who don't add value to your life. The more distractions you remove, the faster you disappear. And lastly, redefine your identity. Right now, you're still tied to your past self. People see you a certain way, and even worse, you see yourself that way too. If you keep thinking like the old you'll stay the old you. To disappear, you need to mentally kill your past self. You're not the lazy, distracted version of you anymore. You're not the person who procrastinates, who makes excuses, who settles. From this moment on, you only answer to your future self. Delete the apps. Stop replying to people who waste your time. Walk away from the places and habits that make you comfortable. True reinvention requires isolation, a period where it's just you, your work, and your goals. If people ask where you've been, let them wonder. Let them forget you, because when you come back, you won't be the same person they knew. Step 2. What to do in the shadows. Now you're off the radar. No one knows what you're up to. This is where the real work begins. Most people who disappear do it wrong. They vanish for a few weeks, binge watch Netflix, do absolutely nothing, then come crawling back. That's not disappearing. That's running away. The real purpose of disappearing is transformation. Here's what you do. Pick your targets. What are you transforming? Be specific. You can't just say, I want to improve. Improve what? Your body, your mindset, your finances? Choose clear, measurable goals. If it's your body, pick a training program and start eating clean. If it's your mind, read books, practice deep work, master focus. If it's your money, learn high-income skills, start executing. Build an obsession. Everything you do should revolve around one thing: progress. Your schedule, built around self-improvement, your environment, optimized for focus, your mindset, locked in on becoming unrecognizable. This isn't a hobby, it's your life. While others are distracted, you're building. While they waste time, you're leveling up. Keep your progress private. You will be tempted to show off. You'll want to flex your gains, your new skills, your grind. Don't. The moment you start seeking validation, you kill your momentum. Keep your progress hidden. Let people wonder. Let them doubt you. Because when you finally reappear, they won't be ready. Unfuck your brain. Most people want to get fit. Most won't. Most people want to build a successful business. They never will. Why? Because their brains are fucked. And if your brain is fucked, well, you are fucked. You can't even focus for 5 minutes, let alone hours, days, or weeks. If you want to fix that, go watch my last video. It'll change everything. Lock in like an athlete. Look at the best athletes, fighters, and champions in the world. When they're preparing for a fight, a season, a championship, they disappear. No distractions, no partying, no wasted energy. They enter camp mode. You need to do the same. Eliminate everything that doesn't serve your goal. Structure your days like a pro athlete. Training, learning, recovering, repeating. Treat your transformation like life or death, because in a way, it is. Either you evolve or you stay the same. And staying the same, that's just slow death. Step 3. The right way to re-emerge. Most people ruin their transformation at the finish line. They come back desperate for attention. Posting "look at me now" updates, expecting applause. That's weak. You're not here for approval anymore. Here's how you do it right. Return as a different person. When people finally see you again, you shouldn't just be a little better. You should be unrecognizable. Physically, mentally, financially, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself, the way you exist. There should be a gap between who you were and who you are now, so wide that people can't even process it. Don't explain yourself. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Your results speak for themselves. Stay in the game. The biggest mistake? Thinking your transformation is done. There is no done. There is no final form. The moment you think you've made it, you start slipping back. Your old self is always waiting, always looking for a way back in. The only way to truly disappear is to never stop moving forward. Here's the truth. When you do this right, when you disappear and truly transform, you won't even care about reappearing. You'll realize the world was never the problem. You were the problem. The distractions, the validation seeking, the excuses, you fed into all of it. But now you move differently. You don't need attention. You don't need approval. You don't need to prove anything to anyone, because the only thing that matters is what you build in the shadows. Now go, do the work.